Good morning. I am Vikas Kumarta. So today I take the class on topic that is circulatory system is given to me. So let's move to our topic circulatory system. Before jump into our topic, first try to understand what is circulatory system. I here given an example that is another system that is transport system, which is as I try to correlate this circulatory system and transport system simultaneously, so you can able to understand circulatory system in easy manner. So as you know, the transport system is constituted of a transporting media and transporting destination place and places where it can carry the substances like this. In our body, the circulatory system is carries the blood and reserved substances to and from different places of the body. The main job was done by the heart, that is pumping of these things around the body, and the heart pumps this blood through a tube-like structure that is called blood vessels. So the heart and the blood vessels together make up this total circulatory system. Let's have a look what it carries. Generally, it carries the nutrient from the food and the oxygen from the air, which, as we know, that without nutrient or oxygen we cannot survive. So it plays vital role in survivability also. Let's have a look what it constitutes. Generally, it constitutes of three main parts, that is heart and blood vessels. Let's have a look into the blood. That is, as we know, that blood is a red liquid part and it goes around the body in a tube-like structure. In that is called a blood vessels. This thin-like structure is called a blood vessels. As it the blood is considered four main components, that is plasma and WC, RBC, and platelets. The maximum content of the blood is composed of the watery fluid, so it is termed as plasma. So plasma is termed as the liquid portion of the RBC, and the RBC is RBC constitute of the RBC is main role is help on transportation of oxygen, and the WC is done helping protecting our body from various type of diseases, and the platelet which help in the clotting of the body. Let's move to our next slide, that is what are the processes in occur in circulatory system. As we previously discussed, that is same as the transporting system. So it also pick up and drop off certain type of substances from that it picks the nutrient and oxygen from food and air respectively, and drop off carbon dioxide and waste products. First, have a look to the heart. Heart is a muscular structure present in the middle of the chest, and it generally pumps the blood to every part of the body. Then move to the next slide, that is the circulatory system. And in human body, the circulatory system is termed as a double circulatory system. That means it has two parts, that is it constitutes of the right part, which is has its oats, artery and ventricle, and the left part same as right part. So the right part deals the deoxygenated, and the left part is the deals with the oxygenated blood. As it passes two times through the heart, so it is termed as the double circulatory system. And also it passes move to the next part, that is the heart. And here I can point out certain type of points regarding the vein and artery. So vein, it carries the blood from the body to the heart, except the lungs, and the artery which take blood away from the heart. Generally, we previously discussed that it has four chambers, two artery and two ventricle. Let's have a look to its internal structure. Generally, in this picture, I can give a pictorial format representation of the heart, which is caught horizontally by horizontal plane passes to its center. I can given the arrow, so you can able to understand how it passes the blood inside the heart. Here I can given that. Let's move to the next slide, where I can where you can able to understand the pathway where it inside the blood flow inside the heart. So here you can given pictorially that is a supervena through from the supervena cava and inferior vena cava, it blood passes to the right atrium. From the right atrium, it passes to the right ventricle through the tricuspid valve. From the right ventricle it passes to the pulmonary artery, from the pulmonary artery to the lungs, then to left atrium, from the left atrium to left ventricle, from left ventricle to the aorta, from the aorta to the rest part of the body. That is a jet-like structure that help this pathway help in the circulation of the blood. Then move to other three blood vessels which carry the blood around the body. That is artery, vein, and capillary. Artery, which take away from the heart, and in the walls is constituted of thick muscles and fibers which help in create such a type of pressure and push the blood along. And move to the vein, that is it main function is to carry the blood towards the heart, and its walls also consist of thin muscle and elastic fiber, but it have valves which act to stop the blood from the going in the wrong direction. Also body body muscles surround the veins so that when they contract to the move the body, they also squeeze the veins and push the blood along. That it helps on the maintain of the blood pressure also. Then move to the capillary, that it has the linking of artery and veins and help in the exchange of materials and between the blood and the other part of the body cells. That is the walls of the capillary is one cell having cells which is not as much as thick as artery, so it help in exchange of materials between the blood and the body can only occur through the capillary. So let's summarize all the things we will discuss in today's class. That is heart having four noble chamber, then arteries take the blood away from the heart, and the walls of the artery made of thick and muscular walls and elastic fiber also. Veins carry the blood towards the heart, neither away from the heart, and the capillary which is linking artery and vein from help in the exchange of materials have a thick wall also, but not as much as artery. And the blood consists of four things, that is plasma, the liquid part of the blood, RBC which carry the oxygen, while WBC protect our body from the pathogen and type diseases. And we previously discussed that platelets which help in clotting of the blood. And that's all from today's classes, and thank you for giving me this opportunity.